A teenage boy was found wandering the streets of Nuremberg in 1828. He carried with him 2 letters. This one is a doozy, so stay with me. The teenage boy's name was Kaspar Hauser, and the first letter he had with him was addressed to a captain, with its anonymous author stating that he taught Kaspar how to read and write, but never let him out of the house. The letter continued and said that Hauser wanted to be a cavalryman, like his father was. The second letter was supposedly written by Hauser's mother to the previously mentioned anonymous author, with the letter telling the author that the boy was born on April 30th, 1812. In the years since, writing analysts concluded that the same person wrote both letters. When presented to the captain, Hauser only said, "I want to be a cavalryman, as my father was," the word horse over and over again, and "don't know" to almost every other single question. After being examined by the police, he was believed to be a vagrant and was sent to prison. When questioned about his past, Hauser reported that he spent his childhood alone and in a dark cell. When he woke each morning, there was bread and water next to him. He said that the water would sometimes taste bitter, and drinking it would cause him to sleep more deeply than usual, in which case he awoke to freshly cut hair and nails. Shortly before he was found in Nuremberg, the masked man taught him to write his own name, stand, and walk. He was then taught the phrase, "I want to be a cavalryman, as my father was." Investigation into his case led to him being formally adopted by the town of Nuremberg. In particular, he was placed into the care of a man named Friedrich Dahmer. Then, in 1829, only a year after he was found in Nuremberg, Hauser was found in the cellar of Dahmer's house, bleeding from a wound to his forehead. The most prevalent theory for this injury is that after a fight with Dahmer, in which Dahmer accused Kaspar of lying, Kaspar staged an attack to gain more sympathy and avoid reprimand from Dahmer. He was transferred to be under the care of a different house. In 1830, a pistol shot went off in Hauser's room. Hearing the shot, someone quickly ran to him, finding him unconscious and with a head wound. Upon investigation, the wound to his head was too superficial to be from a pistol. Current theories also believe Hauser did this to himself to garner more sympathy. He was, once again, transferred to be under the care of a different house. In 1833, Hauser and his new guardian, Meyer, had an argument. 5 days later, Hauser returned to Meyer's house with a deep chest wound. Forensic examiners stated that Hauser's chest wound might have been self-inflicted. It is believed that he had wounded himself once again to garner more public interest and sympathy. This time, though, he accidentally fatally injured himself. He passed away 3 days later.